What's going on, friends? Playing a game today against Little Knight 02. We started off with the Caro-Kann at this point. Exchange variation of the Caro. Bishop d3. I'm going to start with Knight c6 first, just to get him to play some type of d c3 or something. And then now I will play Knight f6. If Knight f3, then Bishop g4 is my plan. Pretty strong player, 2247 in Rapid, 1990 in Blitz, 1929 in Bullet. Those are definitely strong ratings there. So he plays Bishop f4 to delay this development of the knight on purpose, so I don't get to play Bishop g4. And here, if I play Bishop g4, he'll just play Queen b3. Simple. So I'm thinking maybe I can try to do g6, Bishop g7, castles, and Bishop f5. Would be one possibility here. Queen b6 is also a possibility, by the way, in this position. But I think I'll just play g6. How about that? Well, now that he put the knight on f3, I'm going to go ahead and actually play Bishop g4. Now play Bishop g7. And if h3, then I'm just going to chop on f3. Take. And then now I'm going to castle. So my plan now is going to be to play some type of b5 and b4. And go after that, that b4 break and attacking c3, basically. So my idea here is to play a6, b5, b4. If c4 then takes and d4 becomes a weakness. Yeah, I think there's no need to really delay this expansion on the queen side. So I'm going to go ahead and start the process. Let's start with a6. We want to take on c3, give him a weak pawn on c3, and then start playing rook c8, queen a5, knight e4, and attack c3, basically. And then we have the bishop on g7 to help with all that as well. So he wants to go ahead and exchange on g7, get rid of my really strong, nice bishop. Do I want to play knight e4, bishop takes, pawn takes? It's going to give me a double pawn, so that's not going to be fun to deal with. Rook e8 is definitely a move here to consider. If bishop h6, then bishop h8. We could try to play rook e8 here. Let's do that. All right, so I think I'm ready for b5. Okay, so this move finally occurred. Bishop h6. Now we're gonna pull the bishop back. I'm sure he'll try to play knight e5 and go for f7 and something like that. Those kind of ideas are definitely in the air now. Yeah, knight e5 definitely came on the board as expected. Um, I'm trying to think if I want to consider a move like, say, knight a5 followed by knight c4. Is that any good? I don't really think so. I don't think that really gives me a whole lot here. So I want to play b4. I think it's best not to take this knight here and just to play something like this. But I'm kind of afraid that a4 is going to come on the board now, and then the entire queen side might fall apart. Okay, what's the idea? What is he trying to do here? Do I need to start taking pieces now? What is the idea here? What does he want to do? Knight takes g6, pawn takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. He wants to take on g6. He's got everything pointed that direction. Knight takes e5, pawn takes knight d7, e6, f6, knight takes d7, takes queen, takes rook. That might work, but I think I need to get rid of one of these pieces here, because I mean there's massive pressure on g6 and I can't handle it. It's gonna take something here. It's gonna fall apart, so this has to go, I think. After f6, there's queen takes d7. That's not gonna work. If I take rook takes, then just play the knight back to f6. That's maybe one idea. Actually, maybe knight c5 makes a lot more sense. But then comes takes, rook takes, knight c5, bishop takes g6. Then maybe I have knight takes e6, hitting the queen. If bishop takes h7, king takes. If bishop f7 check, king takes. There's no mate there either. Might just do that. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a whole lot of options at this point here. Pretty much forced. Oh crap, I forgot to calculate rook takes f. Oh no, that's bad. If knight c5, then there's rook takes g6, pawn takes, queen takes check, king f7. No, there is no king f7. He can play rook takes g6. Oh, I missed that. It's horrible. Now a6 is going to fall. Because I have to play knight f6 now. I guess I do have bishop f6 in between move. Yeah, that's... But then queen takes d5, and I'm in the same predicament. Oh, he has bishop g6 right now. Wow. This was a huge blunder. This is a losing blunder right here. Oh, wow. He could have just taken on g6 right away. Man, this is so lost. I have to play knight f8, bishop takes, rook takes, bishop takes g6. Maybe I do survive that scenario. But then a6 now falls, and everything's falling after that. I vastly underestimated Black's buildup of this attack. I absolutely vastly underestimated it. I thought that I was solid here on the king side, but no. My light squares were way too weak without that light square bishop, and everything pointed this way. This was way too perfect of an attack from white. It's lost. Rook takes g6. Bishop takes g6. Pawn takes rook takes. It's very lost. King f7. There's all types of threat. There's queen h5, I think. Man. Wow. That works as well, what he just did. My position is absolutely destroyed. Oh, why did I play rook b8? That made no sense. That move made absolutely no sense at all. Such a lost position, really. Mm. Terrible game. That was a horrible game. Absolutely terrible. Just flawlessly executed by my opponent from beginning to end, and me just making mistakes from beginning to end. Apparently he made 2 blunders, but I don't see where. So all this is pretty normal stuff. Here, I just thought I had a great position. I got rid of my trouble bishop in this game. And I'm gonna get castled. Everything seemed just fine. This is where I started going wrong. I think rook e8 is okay, so knight rook here. And b5 is probably not the right idea here. Yeah, I think in these both positions I need to just start trading things off. And start trying to retain that bishop. That made no sense to retain that bishop, really. Here I had the chance to get rid of the bishops again. Yeah, it was a big blunder. Just lost after that. There's straight away bishop g6, which he missed. Again, there's rook a6, and just everything falls apart. Again, there was bishop g6, I think. And rook takes g6 also works, I believe, yeah. Oh, after this, apparently there's d4, really? And the position is almost equal? How in the world is that possible? I thought I was dead lost here. Interesting. I would have never considered this position to be even remotely equal. White seems to be crushingly winning. But I guess after I get rid of d4, then that really solves a lot of my big problems. I'm just down a pawn. It's bishops of opposite color. No, I'm down 2 pawns. It's the bishops of opposite color. No, just kidding. Just 1 pawn. It's impossible to hold that. Wow, it's crazy that I lost actually in the endgame. Technically. Here, he just, perfect execution. No mistakes here. That's it. Very bad game. Very bad game. Big mistakes all over the place. Not even sure what to think about this one. Very upset about this loss. Just didn't even have a fighting chance, but hopefully we'll redeem ourselves next time. And I'll catch you in my next video.